Alright, here's a tutorial on how to add a design to some cloth. So first step is just kind of paint the cloth with highlights and shadows, roughly laying it in, don't get super detailed with it. Then I laid out the design with a wax pencil, which was that white you just saw, and after that, kind of just lay the design down with basic shapes just to see where it falls on the fabric. You don't have to get super detailed with it at this point, just kind of see where it is, and it's important not to make the design look like it's sitting on the fabric. You just paint it like straight up. Then I erase the wax pencil marks that I put down below it and continue to kind of just fill in the designs. And again, you don't have to make it look like it's bending over the cloth at all. Just paint it or draw it just the way it is, flat. Once you get your design laid down, then I go back with the dark shading color. So in this case, it's a dark blue, and I just put the shading right on top of the design. So as you can see here, it starts to make it look like it's laid on top of it a little bit. Start with like the darkest darks, like the line work and the deepest folds, and then kind of get some washes of that dark and put it over the shaded areas. And then once we wrap up the shadows, you move to the highlights, or kind of like a mid-tone. So I took like a nice medium lime green, and again just putting washes lightly over the design just so it kind of looks like the light's laying on top of it. And this is just some close-up details of it. Don't be afraid to kind of go over some of the design, because if you look at something in real life, those extreme highlights will kind of just blot out the design completely. As you can see here, just go right over it. Don't be afraid to do it. And of course, this is the finished product. And then I decided that I didn't like that and completely went back and repainted it with a different technique. So you can see here, I kind of just like went in and just started painting it with a little bit more painterly feel. So sometimes you got to just throw out the old technique and try something new.